With the opening of the transfer window just being right on the horizon for us, there are some steals still available. There are still some players out of contract, and hopefully they're still out of contract by the time you guys sit here and watch this video. But there's players that we think that could have a massive impact at Manchester United next season. Those free transfers, and I'll say it again, and I'm bored of saying it. Got to cut your cloth accordingly. We need 10, 11, 12 players. Some of them are going to have to be free. Some of them are going to have to be gambles, and some of them will not work out. There's 3 players that I think United could get on a free that could actually do something for us. In at number 1, then, we've got a 26-year-old centre mid, number 6, Florian Grillich. So Grillich is a central midfielder that is a bit more ball winning, a bit more box to box, a little bit like Ander Herrera was in a bit of a way. He's also deputised occasionally as a ball playing centre half. He's made over 140 appearances for Hoffenheim. He's really established himself as a bit of a gifted Bundesliga midfielder. He breaks up opposition stuff as well as getting them going and getting them forward for his own side. Something that United absolutely need, definitely. In terms of his abilities on the ball, clear upgrade on Fred and McTominay. And he's also become a regular part of the Austrian national side, playing over 30 games for his nation since making his debut. He's available on free. Is he going to be someone that wins us the league? Probably not. Does he upgrade on what we have? Absolutely. That for me, tick box, well worth the gamble. He was top 10 this season in passes that created danger. He was also top 10 in pass completion percentage. He was also top 10 in pass completion percentage into the final third. His most impressive stat, and this is what really stands him out as a probable starter for United. He was number 1 in the whole of Bundesliga for one-touch pass completion percentage. Now, for me, looking at how painful slow United are moving the ball through the thirds, having someone whose thing is just, let me just one-touch this shit for you real quick. That would be a massive upgrade on what we've got. And that would have, you arrive with the ball at the attacking player's feet quicker than you do if someone's taking 4, 5, 6, 12 touches. Look, he's well-rounded. He's a dribbler. He's surprisingly skillful for someone that sits as a defensive midfielder at times. He has the ability to beat players, which I think is becoming an increasingly important thing as midfields get packed. You're looking for people who can win those 1v1 duels and dribble past their opposite number. Having quick feet isn't something that you necessarily characterize someone with Grillich's sort of ilk, and certainly his size. He's press resistant, massively so. You're a one-touch midfielder, you are press resistant because it's gone. Deal with that. He likes switching play, which we know is something that Ten Hag really likes as well in his team. He's got good long passes. He's very effective when he does so. He's an absolute steal. All of the things that you think about with Fred and McTominay, can they play one touch? No. Have they got a switch in them? No. Are they good dribblers? No. Everything that you don't think they're great at, this guy's great at. Pass completion, putting the ball into the final third. All of these things, creating danger. That's not them. That's this guy, and he's available for free. Go get him. Second one, someone I really ummed and ahed on. And the third one, someone I definitely ummed and ahed on, and some of you are going to disagree with the third one. Second one is Christian Eriksen. He's 30. He's more of an attacking midfielder. I was shocked how good he was for Brentford. And I didn't want anything to do with him, really, coming back. Obviously, recently got pretty friendly with Fabrice Muamba. And listening to him talk about the difficulties and things that have happened to him since having a pacemaker fitted. I think he said twice he's cardiac arrested since having his pacemaker fitted, and if it wasn't for a pacemaker fitted, he's no longer here. I think he said once was on a train and once was having breakfast with his kids. So having spoken to someone who had the same thing happen to them on the football pitch as Christian Eriksen, and he's just like, the doctor said I couldn't play, I ain't playing. I don't know if Christian's had the same sort of thing, but his heart problem worries me. It absolutely does. He has been sensational this season, though. I mean, I'll read out some of the stats. In FBref, he's ranked in the 99th percentile for assists per 90, expected assists, shot creating actions. He was in the 93rd percentile for progressive passes. He had 5 goal involvements in just 11 games. Obviously, he's ball. I don't need to tell you. Surely, I don't need to tell you about Christian Eriksen, but ball playing vision just second to none. Obviously, done it in the Premier League. Not many players have got his mastery of space, his demand of the ball, his ability to find other people in space, knowing how to dictate tempo. He's a wonderful footballer, but I worry for his health. If we wanted to manage Bruno and maybe even help Bruno round out some areas of his game, having Christian in the squad as a backup to him on a free transfer, is that something Christian would be interested in? I don't know. Is that something Bruno would be interested in? Again, I don't know. But I think in terms of adding a bit of experience and quality to the squad, heart issues aside, I think Christian could be a wonderful free transfer for us. I also think with the 6 months that he's just had at Brentford, he's probably not going to be short of offers. And finally, this is a controversial one. Everyone's well aware of him. Everyone's well aware of the links with him and United. And that is Paulo Dybala. So, number 10, attacking midfielder. Most impressive is his ability to control the ball, small, tight spaces, quick movements under pressure. He's like a quicker Juan Mata. 15 goals and 6 assists this season. Capable of dribbling. Combines well with others in congested areas. Very Juan Mata-ish in that sense. Technical ability. Entirely press resistant. He's got vision. He's got the eye for a pass. Very, very clever footballer. And a real competent striker of the ball. He's got a finesse about how he plays the game. Very one-footed, a little bit like Juan Mata, favouring that left-hand side. He does have positional versatility. Again, a little bit like Juan Mata, it's difficult to really nail him down. Can he play on the right? Yeah, he can play on the right wing. He can play in the 10. He can play in attacking midfield. He's even played up front as a false 9 or even as a second striker. The ability of the kid's not in doubt. At 28, he should really be in his prime, and it just has got so many echoes of signing Juan Mata. I'm a little bit reluctant to really go balls deep, but this is just literally just giving you the options. Look, here's who's available. Paulo Dybala is available on a free. His wages would be a piss take, I'm sure. If you didn't want to break the wage structure, that would make sense. But his quality and his ability at football is undeniable. And having looked how good Juan Mata was looking like a month ago, running around in a United shirt, I mean, so many people was like, fucking run it back, give him another year. Well, instead of giving him another year, why don't you give this guy a couple of years and see what he's all about? You could give him a 12-month deal. I'm not sure he'd sign it, but you could give him a 12-month deal and see if he fancies it. It's worth the gamble, I reckon. But there's 3 players anyway. 3 good experienced players. I think 1 that you might not have known about and 2 that you probably did know about. But I want to know your thoughts. Do you fancy any of those? Do you think there's any value in bringing any of them into the squad? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, 5-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.